Welcome back to CCA TV. I'm Jason.
And I'm Kyla.
And please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Now for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is National Breadstick Day, and you know what breadsticks are really good?
What?
The ones from Olive Garden. Have you ever had those?
I love Olive Garden
Those are
breadsticks.
so good. You know what? I've been banned from Olive Garden for eating too many of them.
How many did you eat?
All of them.
Was
that better?
That's a little bit better.
Okay.
Today we have inspirations.
When I was at the University of Florida, for every home game, we would get in the bus at our hotel and we would drive right by the stadium and we would stop at what's called the Gator Walk. And every game I played there was probably 20 to 40,000 fans at this Gator Walk ready to greet us as we get off the bus. I would see all these people. I gotta tell you, there were a lot of voices that started to hit me. One of the first voices that instantly hit me was pride and arrogance, because I would look out and I would see thousands of jerseys with my number on it. I would look out and I would see Bible verses that they were wearing because I wore them. And so for a second you thought, dang, I'm something. They're here for me. This is pretty cool. I must be somebody. There's a picture that I stumbled across, and it's one of Time's 100 most influential images of all time. And it's the picture of this young girl. She's on her way from her village to a feeding center not far away. And she's so malnourished and she's moving so slow that this vulture is waiting to attack. So the young man that took this picture, I think there was probably something in his heart that he wanted to do good. He wasn't sure. So he captured this picture and he just waited, and then the vulture got closer, so he kind of shooed the vulture off, and then he walked away, and the vulture would come right back. And he was told, because of some of the sicknesses in the areas, don't touch anybody, don't do anything, and so he didn't. He did nothing. Because apparently the cost was too much. So he left. He went back. The New York Times published this photo in 1993. In 94, he won the Pulitzer Prize for this photo. 4 months after this, he chose to end his life. You see, every single one of us, we have a chance to be successful in life. And you know what? I hope you are. I really do. I hope you're successful. There's nothing wrong with being successful. But success is just about you. But significance is about other people. You see, that man that took that picture, he had success. That's one of the greatest honors a photographer could ever have. But obviously it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So what's going to be enough for you? You see, success is great. You can do a lot of things with it, but it's not going to be fulfilling. And you can never forget that sense of urgency that it's not about your timeline, it's about their timeline. While you might have 30, 40, 50 years, they have days, minutes, moments. She had moments, but it wasn't worth it to go pick her up. It wasn't worth it to give her a hug. It wasn't worth it to tell her about the gospel. Yeah, I won a Pulitzer Prize, but what does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't. And I think the greatest tragedy in life is we're gonna look back one day and say, I was successful in things that don't matter. I want you to be successful, but more than anything, I want you to be significant. And when you live for Jesus and you love people, I believe you're gonna have a life of significance.
And now we have some general announcements. Please make sure you get your NHS wreath orders in to Mr. Lane today.
Miss Lane.
Miss Lane today. Art students, turn in your field trip forms and money to Miss Alvarez. We still have Operation Christmas Child. Each homeroom has 3 boxes to make, and everybody should contribute. And we have the yearbook family theme cover, and Penny Wars are back. Yeah. NJHS is sponsoring Penny Wars starting next week to benefit the Epilepsy Foundation. You bring pennies to put in your grade level jar outside the secondary office. Put silver coins, which is nickels, dimes, quarters, in other grade levels to count against their pennies. The grade level with the highest amount by November 12th will win a week of dress down passes. And please bring your pennies in starting Monday.
Yep. And now for sports news. Girls varsity volleyball won their game yesterday in 4 sets, and they crushed Fairfax Homeschool. And they will be moving on next week and continue to play. And then varsity cross country has a meet tomorrow at Lake Accutink, and they will be running early in the morning. And for practices today, all outdoor practices have been canceled due to the rain. Girls varsity volleyball has practice from 5:30 to 7:30. And then boys varsity basketball has practice at 7:30. And we have a short clip from the girls varsity volleyball game yesterday. Congrats to our volleyball team. And then for those running in the cross-country meet tomorrow, make sure you're at the school by 7:45 in the morning.
All right, and that's all we have for today, guys. See you next time.
Bye.